Good morning, everybody. Good morning. On behalf of Mayor Lester Miller, I want to welcome our guests, partners, staff, and community members. The mayor often says it's a great day to be in Macon-Bibb County, and today is certainly one of those days. This is a true Macon moment, and it reflects the continued momentum our community is experiencing. We're excited to be here for this ceremony, celebrating the beginning of a long-awaited project for Macon-Bibb County. For years, this field sat unused besides the other fields here in Carolyn Crayton Park, but that changes this year. Today marks the start of a project that will transform this place into a major asset for sports in our community and a catalyst for tourism. When we asked our residents what mattered most, recreation and tourism rose to the top. Our community told us they wanted more opportunities for our youth, more activities for our families, and more reasons for visitors to come to Macon. This project answered that call. As someone who has raised children and worked closely with youth programs throughout our community, I've seen firsthand the impact sports and recreation can have. The ball field is more than just dirt and grass. It's where kids learn teamwork, discipline, and confidence. It's where friendships are built and memories are made. Those lessons stay with them for life. At the same time, tourism is vital to the strength of our local community. When teams and families travel here for tournaments, they stay in our hotels, they eat in our restaurants, they support our local businesses. That creates jobs, generate revenue, strengthen our entire community. When you combine recreation and tourism, you create opportunities that benefit both our children and our economy. Projects like this would not be possible without our SPLOST dollars and the teamwork so many people who believe in investing in our community. And moments like this are proof that the momentum in Macon-Bibb County is real and moving forward. At this time, I'd like to introduce someone who's been instrumental in helping grow sports here in Macon, and that's Gary Wheat with Visit Macon.
Good morning. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta catch my breath. Chris, is this a indicator I need to do some more cardio, or? Well, we're thrilled to be here, and I want to thank Dr. Moffitt, and so appreciative of the support and investment from Mayor Miller and our county commissioners. Commissioner Wilder is here today for tourism in Macon-Bibb County. Since the pandemic, we have seen an annual tourism growth of 5 to 7%, which has outpaced a lot of destinations across the country. And one aspect of that is sports tourism. Almost a decade ago, Visit Macon commissioned an audit of sports tourism opportunities because in our industry, sports travel has withstood global disruptions, economic instability consistently more than any other tourism sectors. In implementing the recommendations laid out in the audit, we dedicated personnel to sports tourism, invested in annual events that drive tourism, such as the return of the GHSA basketball championships, which last year alone returned $1.3 million in spending to our community. We're looking forward to seeing them again this year. In addition, mayor, commissioners in the county has made investments in sports tourism like Rhythm and Rally, and here at Carolyn Crayton Park, what you've seen. In 2017, Visit Macon was able to report $2 million in economic impact from sports. This past year of 2025, sports tourism generated $18 million in spending in our community through 45 events. That's pretty good. Improvements like the one announced today are vital because our clients request more facilities and fields in one location. More fields means more teams traveling to Macon. Following the previous renovations here at Carolyn Crayton Park, our sports development manager, Alex Woods, was able to place 6 baseball and softball events in the first year. And those are only a small piece of the 50+ requests for use of facilities. That is a testament to the staff at Parks and Recreation. We cannot do what we do without the hard-working staff of Robert Walker. I'm so thankful for the partnership with Robert and his team. This time, Robert, come up and tell us about the project.
Thank you, Gary. I had to take the 20 steps to get up here. So I'm not blessed like everybody else to have long legs and get up here. So we're here at the site of the old field number 7, and we're happy to get a renovation here. For those of you that don't know, this was a site of 42. This was actually the portion of the movie where Jackie Robinson was doing his minor league play. before it went over to West Luther Williams, which was the major league place. So this is a historic site when it comes to that, because that was featured in the movie. But we're excited to be able to have this field renovated. It's going to be an addition to the 5 fields behind us. And it also gives us an opportunity to be able to host bigger tournaments. As Gary stated, that we have more than 52 requests for tournaments every weekend. And we've already started with our tournaments this year as well. But it's going to give us an opportunity to deliver what the community asked for in a facility that we can host those tournaments and get some tourism here. So we're definitely excited about that. Thank you to the Splice, those who voted for the Splice. We're putting it at good use as you visit our rec facilities and parks. And now I'd like to bring up Mr. Walter Stafford, who's a friend of mine, who's going to bring this project to life. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Stafford Builders, I'd like to say we're proud to be working with Macon-Bibb again, specifically doing another job for Parks and Recs. Just a quick snippet about the park itself and what you see here. You can kind of see the outline of what the park is, but in case you was wondering what those stakes were, those are actually where the bleachers are going to be, where the parents and spectators will sit and watch the game. And I think, Kirk, correct me if I'm wrong, is this home plate? Home plate, pitcher's mound, second base. That's what you see here. You can expect, we started maybe, 2-3 weeks ago with Demo, Otis, Kurt, Mr. Denmark, the whole team, Quay. They came over here and did a great job just getting the demo. We don't expect to be here long. We'll be starting fencing very soon. That's why all this is staked out. The fencing is getting ready to start. 2 quick stories before I take my seat and bring Mr. Moffitt back. When my family, when we moved to Macon, Ashley Lazella, all right? When we moved to Macon in the late 80s, I quickly became a student with, or not a student, a participant with Parks and Recs, playing basketball over at Freedom Park. Shortly after that, I started playing on the baseball field. And I'm gonna tell you why I bring that up. That was like, 3rd or 4th grade for me, somewhere in there. But on that team, 8, 9 years old, I met a guy, and you never know where Parks and Recs can take you. It's just the people you meet. Last year, I met an event in Atlanta with a lot of contractors. I didn't really know much of them. Most of these were large contractors from Atlanta. I didn't know them, but I met this event with these contractors. And the guy that I recognized, when we saw each other, we both kind of had the head tilt like, where do I know you from? And we came towards each other and started talking. Sure enough, we knew within 5 minutes what it was. We met 8, 9 years old playing baseball at Freedom Park. We was on the same team. And we just started laughing and talking. So that's a relationship just when we met when we was kids, Parks and Rec. The second one is this. There's some traction right now with the Bloomfield Gym being, demolished and torn down. And on social media, saw some comments with people that I know saying, oh man, there's some great memories at that gym, And it is. I used to play at that gym. Amar, you probably played at the gym, probably broke a few backboards over there, shattered some in your time. But the people who was making the comments about the gym being torn down, they were speaking of the great memories they have there. Again, Parks and Rec, y'all do so much. Robert, these were high school star athletes in college. Some of them became coaches, and 1 or 2 of them played pro ball. But it was Parks and Rec growing up in Macon-Bibb where that skill was massaged and honed and they perfected their craft. So always grateful we are to do something like this, because who knows what softball player gonna come through here and maybe, hey, they start something that they never knew. It builds relationships, and it may even contribute to their future. So we're excited to be a part of this. This field, when it's finished, will pretty much mirror what you see throughout. It'll be a consistent look, and I didn't know about the history you gave about the historic site here. So I love hearing the stories when we get involved with a project. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna bring back up Mr. Keith Moffitt. Now, Keith, before you come, nope, can't even come up yet. Keith played ball in East Macon, and since I gotta put you on the spot, if you was the mayor, you would have had to do it. But they want to see if you still got it. So this ball was found out here when we started demo. It was in the duck. it was at the top of a dugout over here in the fence. And I was like, what is that? And I kept it, and they just kind of want to see if you still got it, Keith. So I'm gonna hold this glove right now. And they just want to know if you still got it. I mean, they want to see if you strike zone. They just want to see if you still got it. Yeah, that's it. See if you still got it, man.
Hey!
Oh! That was a ball.
You didn't have time to warm up.
Yeah, I ain't been that nervous in a long time. Thank you, Walt. That was phenomenal. Before we close, I want to take a moment and to do like Robin, reflect on the history of this park and what it means to our community. For many years, Macon is known as a destination for baseball and softball tournaments. Teams from across the region and sometimes across the state have come here to compete. Those tournaments brought thousands of players, coaches, and families into our community. They filled our fields, our hotels, our restaurants, and most importantly, they filled this park with energy, excitement, and opportunity for our young people. That's why investments like this matters. We're not just building a softball field. We're celebrating a place where families gather, where friendships are formed, like Walt just talked about, and where young people learn lessons that last a lifetime. Teamwork, discipline, confidence. These fields become a backdrop for the most important moments in a child's life. And a project like this is possible because of SPLOS. And you talk about sports, and we have what we call VIP players. We have one of the VIP players here today, and that's our SPLOS Advisory Chairman, Mr. Theron Ussery. Thank you for all you do overseeing these SPLOS projects. It's a clear example of what happens when a community comes together and invests in itself. SPLOS dollars are your dollars, and today you can see those dollars turn into something meaningful, something that will serve our communities for years to come. But investing in our community is not just about money. It's about our time and our presence. So we are encouraging the community to come out and watch these games, support these teams, cheer for these young athletes, because while we're watching them play, we're not just watching the game, we're watching the future. So again, on behalf of Macon and Mayor Miller, we want to say thank you. And right now, I want to invite the people that were on program and our other VIP, Commissioner Wilder, if you will come up and we will do the photos for the groundbreaking.